Hey guys, what's going on? It's Onepeg here. So I'm back from the Bahamas. Took a week off with the wife. Went on a little trip. It was awesome. Got a lot of sun, lot of beach time. Just got to relax. So for the first time in like a year and a half, it was pretty cool. But I have very much missed all of you guys, and I'm glad to be back. But anyway, for this Little Things video, I had gotten a lot of inquiries about the differences between key containers and why I would run certain containers on certain maps. So this Little Things video is going to be dedicated to talking about the different types of containers that you can put keys in, the benefits for each one, and what I like to run on each map. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you very much for lending me your eyeballs, as I love to say. And I hope you guys enjoy this one. Cheers. Hey, everybody. My name is Onepeg, and this is Little Things Episode 7. For the newer players in Tarkov, once you start getting used to maps and realize that there are certain doors that are locked, and then start working on key spawns with the help of a loot map and or guide, you inevitably start looking at ways to hold those keys so you don't take up all the room in your secure container. But one of the questions that a lot of new players ask is which one and why? And what's the difference? Well, there are currently 4 possible containers that hold keys, technically. What the f***? Why won't they die? No, there's another one. A wallet, a key bar or key tool, a documents case, and most recently added... Please die. Yes! F*** you! Woo! The Sic Case. There are a couple different types of access keys and other items that will fit in certain key type containers, but not others. The 2 key types in the game currently are your standard metal keys, like the shoreline rooms, keys for safes, cottage keys, gas station keys, etc. And the other key types are key cards, like you see in labs, red, blue, yellow, etc. And also the white access key cards that get you into labs in the first place. The smallest and least expensive of all of these options is the wallet. The wallet, in this case, is more of an honorable mention than it is an actual key container, as it's only able to hold key cards. But the inventory size of the wallet is also only 2x2. It's likely the most common form of storage that you'll find early on in your travels in Tarkov. The wallet holds keycards, rubles, euros, and dollars only. If you find a wallet in a marked room, be sure to check the inventory of it because shitters like Kings...
No! I threw the nade right. No, he threw the nade right as the Alt F4.
have shown us that you can get things like a red keycard inside of one if you're super lucky. The key tool or key bar is the second most expensive item on our list and is most commonly obtained from any one of the marked room circles on Woods, Customs, or the 2 on Reserve, as well as a lesser-known spawn on the desk inside of the old gas station on Customs. When found, they typically have 2 to 5 random keys in their inventory, which can also prove to be pretty lucrative finds themselves. Because these circles are magic spawns that can spawn almost any item in the entire game, there's a high likelihood that you'll find a key bar among the spawned loot during your travels. The key tool only takes up 1 square, but it has a 16-slot inventory. However, this will only hold the traditional style metal keys and will not hold any key cards or money, etc. So, if you believe you'll be hitting some safes or cash registers in your travels, you may also want to carry a wallet in a second slot to save room in your loadout for money storage and the occasional key card on a dead scav. The least expensive true key container in the game is the documents case. This is due to a few reasons. First, a rather inexpensive barter trade of 1 cat, 1 lion, and 5 horses to Therapist. Also, you get 1 as a task reward from the Punisher Part 5 on Prapper, and another from the task Nostalgia from Jaeger. and also because of a larger form factor of 1x2 compared to the key tool's 1x1 for the same 16-slot inventory size. But the advantage to the documents case is that it boasts some extra utility that the key bar doesn't have. In addition to regular metal keys, the documents case can also hold money and key cards like the wallet. It can also hold maps, Bitcoin, GP coins, flash drives, technical documentation, which is otherwise known as the LADA manual, solid-state drives, which have a barter trade with mechanic for a graphics card, intelligence folders, and both types of the diaries, where one of each trades to Peacekeeper at level 3 for an intelligence folder. I find the documents case to be more valuable in utility than that of the key tool, but you'll have to gauge your own loadouts and key counts that you're bringing into a raid and determine if one or the other best fits you in what you're looking to accomplish. Lastly is the recently added Sic Case. The Sic Case is the most expensive of our options, but it has an expanded inventory of 25 slots. This holds keys like the key bar, money and key cards like the wallet, but its utility is a little different from that of the documents case. The Sic Case expands on the treasure types it will hold of the documents case to not only Bitcoin and GP coins, but also will hold Pro Kill medallions and gold skull rings. It will also hold flash drives like the documents case, but that's where the similarities end. Solid-state drives and the loot that's made of paper, like intelligence folders, etc., that the documents case will hold is instead exchanged for the ability of the Sic Case to hold dog tags. So, which ones do I think are the best? Well, that kind of depends on the map and varies a little. Now, this assumes you don't mind swapping things between containers and or money isn't an issue, so take this with a grain of salt. Also, as a side note, the Sic Case, for its footprint, is also a significantly better storage option for valuables that it holds than that of a money case. So, if you have the coin, you might want to consider saving space in your inventory by placing funds in your Sic Case instead of utilizing money cases, for example. For Shoreline, I prefer using a documents case combined with a key tool. This is due to the extremely large amount of valuables located behind a large number of locked doors, and that also means that there's a lot of keys. Also, there's no additional extract here. So, you could even get away with a docs case and a Sic Case combo and cover all of your utility bases and still leave 5 slots and a gamma available for expanding your loadout or securing loot. For reserve, I prefer to run with a Sic Case only and a paracord for access to the repelling extract. This leaves 5 additional slots in the gamma for whatever you deem necessary for your raid, but since there are 26 usable keys and 29 keys in total, I find that bringing 21 of the 26 usable keys works out well. If I'm willing to chance ammo being lost in a raid, I'll bring the additional 4 keys that I normally leave behind, but put them in a documents case instead, so I can gather the abundance of intelligence spawns and the occasional SSD that spawns on reserve as I move through the map, while still leaving 4 slots in the Sic Case available for dog tags, other keys, and treasure that I might find along the way. For woods, I like to bring a Sic Case and a paracord for the repelling extract as well. It's unlikely you'll find paper barter loot to muddy up your gamma container, and much more likely you'll collect dog tags instead. The same is true for factory, where really the only key you need is the factory key, and are much more likely to collect dog tags than anything else. For interchange, it depends on what you're looking for. Hitting a lot of computers, bring a docs case just in case you find an SSD spawn or some intelligence. Hunting killa? Well, a Sic Case might be better serving you here because you're likely to run into some sweaty boys trying to get him for the same reasons you are. On labs, I prefer to bring a documents case and a Sic Case. This way, all of the bases are covered on potential loot that you could grab and allows for ample space for dog tags and especially red and violet keyroom loot. Again, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to check this out. Hopefully you found this information to be somewhat valuable to you. My name again is Onepeg. Wishing you all find a red key card on your next Shoreline raid, that you one-tap Sturman and he's got a red rebel ice pick, and that you make 2 million rubles on your next rat run. Thanks.